Hello, welcome back. I'm Krista Gibson, and this is a course called Growing Older and Wiser. Actually, it's a mini course, just a series of classes that the goal of this is no matter your age, it's to help you, me, us, as we grow older, grow wiser. Not everybody does. And a lot of this stuff we're talking about applies to everybody. Now, I'm specifically aiming it at those of us who are older. But, from the minute you're born, you're growing older. That's what it is. It's just, you grow older up to a certain point, and it's like, whoop-de-doo, I'm growing older. I'm going to be 4 or 3 or whatever. There comes a tipping point where we go, oh, I'm growing older. I would like to give us the opportunity for this other growing older to be more exciting and more fulfilling. I've known people, as I'm sure you have, who grow older and they grow crabbier and crotchety, and they're full of anger and rage and disappointment, and their kids don't talk to them, they don't talk to their kids, on and on. Not that that is their fault necessarily. I'm not going fault here. I'm just saying people who are pretty miserable, bottom line. My idea here in presenting these ideas in this coursework is to help us come to a place where we can, as we grow older, grow wiser and happier and have a life that we're really feeling fulfilled, no matter how old we are, no matter what our condition is. What I would like you to do this week is I want you to go back now and review what we've done up till now. I'm hoping that you've been doing the exercises, knowing that it's your choice whether you do them or not. You may have just done them in your head, whatever it works for you. But go back and make sure you have looked at, what you think is good about growing older and what do you think is bad about growing older. And looking at your emotions, looking at your living situation, taking a look at death. How do you feel about death? No matter how far away you may think it is or how close. What are your feelings? What are your plans? And then looking forward as well as backward is your bucket list. Kind of what are some of the things I've done in my life that I'm really happy about, but now what else would I like to do? So I'd like you this week to kind of sit down with the work you've done so far and just review it and come to a place sometime this week where you feel like you have a pretty good handle on where you're at, what areas you feel you might need a little more attention, what areas you feel you've excelled in so far, and kind of like, well, are there particular areas that you really feel? Those are some directions that I need to look at as far as how I'm going to grow and where I'm going to go from here. The coursework that we're going to start in next week, we're going to start looking at some things like creativity and how do you really want your days to look? What are some ways that you can accomplish some of the things that you feel you really want to do? And specifically gearing this towards people who are older adults. So to enter the next stage that I want to take you to, it would be really nice if you felt that you had a handle on everything up to this point. So for this week, your task, your mission, should you decide to accept it. I know I'm dating myself. I used to love that show, Mission Impossible. Anyway, this is not a Mission Impossible. This is a Mission Very Possible. Take a look so that when we get together next week, you'll feel really solid in a good place to kind of step forward and move in the direction, some of the exciting directions we're going to go. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next week.